Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Did you miss me? Okay. So, reading by the title below, you already know what we're going to talk about. Actually, yo. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, y'all. My lips are looking a little dusty. I was like, I know I ain't all dressed up or nothing, or whatever. But I could. Anyway, okay, I'm back. So, this is a video on how to become a dental assistant in the state of Texas, okay? So if you see me looking down, it's because I've written out some key components. There's really like only a few steps, okay? So if you're interested in becoming a dental assistant and you live in the state of Texas, this is very, very important. So go ahead and stay tuned, okay? All right. So step one. Research what a dental assistant is, okay? A lot of people get the dental assistant and the dental hygienist confused because it's not the doctor. Like, they know who the doctor is perfectly, they get who the doctor is, but they don't know who the assistant is for whatever reason. So if you're not too sure on which role you would be playing, going to visit a regular office, you would be very confused on which one's the assistant and which one is the hygienist and what their duties are. So definitely do your research before you sign up for this program and you're like, I thought I was gonna be cleaning teeth. I only make how much an hour? You want me to do what? So do your research, boo. Do your research, okay? Know what exactly a dental assistant does, and know there is underlining like things you may have to do. Just like any job, this is like the job title, and it's blah 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 blah. Say you're a cashier, but they don't tell you that you have to clean toilets as well as being as a cashier. It's kind of just one of those things. Like, you're an assistant, but you have to sweep and mop it. Do your research. If you're really that interested, go to an office before you put money into a program. Go to the office and just get a rundown. Ask to speak to an assistant. Ask them their feelings about it. And there might be biased people out there, so go to different offices in different areas and just do your research. Do your research. That's all I'm gonna say. So that is number one. Number two, find a program. Okay, so in the state of Texas, you do have places that just, if you don't have any experience or if you've never done a program, they might train you. They might hire you, train you. But most likely that's going to be a private office, because in the state of Texas, I don't know about anywhere else, you can be assisting chairside for up to a year. I want to say it's up to a year with no actual license. So you can assist with the doctor, help with procedures, do, everything underneath the doctor, because for a dental assisting license, everything we do as assistants is up under the doctor, okay? We cannot take an x-ray, y'all, unless the doctor is in the building. Not in the lobby. Like, say it's like one of those medical buildings and he in the lobby downstairs. No, 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 no. Not, he on his way, take an x-ray, go ahead and get an x-ray of, 15. I'm on my way, I'm down the street, coming back from lunch. No, 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 no. If the doctor is not in the building and present, you cannot touch a patient. At least not in the state of Texas. So, anyway, I got a little sidetracked, y'all. But yes, find a program that suits you. They have different programs. They all get the same exact license in the state of Texas. So, for instance, I went to Austin Dental Assisting School, which was only a 3-month program. And I have the exact same license as someone who went to Everest for 10 months. Or however long that program is. But I think it's like damn near a year. Yeah, we have the exact same license. There's nothing more special about my license then their license, as well as, you know, we both came out of school really not knowing all that much. So, and my program only cost $4,000 versus Everest, I think there was like 7 or 13 G's, okay? For another thing, never spend that much on an assisting program, ever. You want to know why? Because you can go to community college and become a hygienist with the associate's degree for pretty much 15 to 20 G's. So never spend that much to become an assistant. Like, don't do it, yo. That don't make sense. I'm just saying. But yes, find a program that suits you. And, you know, my program was only Saturdays. I only had to go Saturdays for 12 weeks. I know Everest, they did like mornings and nights, maybe evenings. I only know this because I worked with a former teacher from Everest, so I kind of know the behind the scenes. So yeah, that's number 2. Find a program, because more than likely, if you want to be an assistant and you want to be, you know, hired, they're gonna be looking at if you have a RDA or not. Like, oh, you're applying to become an assistant, but you have no training. And there's some offices who will like just want somebody period and is willing to train you, which is great, and they'll help you get your RDA, which is great. But then, at least for me personally, I'm kind of obligated. Like, I can't, you know, tell you, negotiate, okay, this is how much I'm worth. You know, like, there's no negotiation. There's no freedom in that. And if I eventually don't like you, like, I kind of need to repay you in some kind of form or fashion. So, that's just me. That's just me, y'all. I want to go in, you know, in control of the narrative. Like, all right, y'all, this is how much y'all worth. This is what I know. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, that's number 2. Number 3. Okay. So, and this does not mean don't try hard. This does not mean, okay, so the program don't really matter, blah, 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 blah. Because the program is technically training for the state board test you have to take in order to get your RDA in the state of Texas, okay? But, a little disclaimer. The schoolwork you get in class and the little tests they give you, don't take it to heart, because at the end of the day, if you didn't pass it, it kind of don't matter as long as you pass the state board test. I'm just saying, it kind of don't matter. Do not stress yourself out over the program, okay? I mean, it's necessary to at least try and to get decent grades. It's important. It is. Read the chapters, all that. But do not stress out about the curriculum in the actual class. It's not like becoming a hygienist. Y'all, these little programs, they're made up usually by doctors or institutions. But your certification comes through the state of Texas. As long as you pass the state board test, and there's 3 sections to the state board test that you have to pass in order to get your RDA. Yeah, as long as you pass that, they can't tell you can't be an assistant because you didn't pass the program. So, and of course, I'm speaking from experience. Not saying I didn't pass my program. Yeah, I passed my program. But as I was doing the program, I'm noticing it kind of don't matter if we pass these little tests they give us. I'm just saying. So I want for whoever to understand, whoever's watching this, who's trying to become an RDA in the state of Texas, it really, really don't matter if you pass the course or not, as long as you pass the test. I mean, the whole point of the course is to prep you for this state board test. That is very important. That's the only way you're going to get your RDA in the state of Texas, if you pass the state board test, which is 3 sections. So, Don't stress yourself out about the program curriculum. I'm just saying. So number four is once you pass the state board test, which I could be wrong because I've had my license about 3 years now, so I don't really remember. But I'm pretty sure you have like up to 3 tries before you have to wait or something like that. I passed it the first time, but I think it's up to 3 tries. Yeah. So anyway, point is, once you pass the actual state board test, you have to send in like a packet. You got to send in, you know, your driver's license, social, what else? I don't remember like everything that's in the packet you have to send, but you basically have to like fill out a packet and send it in, you know, to the state, and it takes a while. It takes like 3 months, I think, when you get it the first time. So first getting your license in the state of Texas, y'all, it takes forever. Like, I want to say I submitted all my stuff in June because I was lazy, and I didn't get nothing back until like almost September. Like, it take a long time. Long time. Okay, that's just number one. That's after like, and you have to pay, of course. I forgot the fees. Don't ask me the fees. I don't remember. I'm sure it's on the state board, you know, website. But yeah, you submit the packet, you pay, and it does take quite a while to get your actual physical license. But do not stress out, because like I said prior to, you can assist up to a year with actually no license. So someone is going to hire you. You will get hired. I'm sure there's going to be a time period they were like, okay, we need to see a license, but most places give you time. It's nothing that you should stress about. My office that I worked at, yeah, they understood. Most places do, like, because they know it takes a really long time, especially in Texas, to get your license. I've heard of other states it only takes a couple of weeks, but here you're going to be waiting a while, at least to get a brand new license. Now, renewals are super fast, super easy, but brand new, you're going to have to be patient. And most people who practice out here know that. So don't stress, boo. Do not stress, okay? So that was 4. Alright, so it looks like I covered 5 a little early about that, not really needing a license, you know, a physical license for up to a year. I have seen that where, you know, you have dental assistants working who have been working and they have no actual RDA, like registered dental assistant license. Like I said, everything is under the doctor. Now, a hygienist, difference is a hygienist works up under a doctor, but they have more free range. Like, they can take x-rays. The doctor does not need to be in the building for that. The doctor could be out for lunch. Like, they can still see patients without the doctor physically being there if the patient has had an exam within a year. So as long as that patient has an exam within a year, so let's say they came in April of 2017 and got their cleaning and exam done, right? And, you know, 6 months later, they got their cleaning done. They didn't need an exam. Usually, you only need an exam once a year. And then it's April again, and they try to get their cleaning done. They need an exam. So if the doctor decides he's not going to be in that, he's not going to be in for that particular patient to get an exam, that patient technically should not be getting a cleaning done because he is due or she is due for another exam. So, yeah. I feel like maybe that was a lot of information. I hope it was helpful information. If you're trying to become an RDA in the state of Texas, Trust me, I don't know about any other states. I only live in Texas. I only have RDA in Texas. I'm trying to become a dental hygienist in the state of Texas. Maybe other states, I don't know yet, but as for right now, just in Texas. So yeah, y'all control the narrative. If someone's saying that they'll pay for you to become an RDA, you know, they'll teach you and then they'll pay for your test, that's great. But you gotta, there might be some underlying conditions with that. So just be careful if you want to control, you know, your pay and, you know, things of that nature. Like for me, I'm a kind of a seasoned assistant. So when I go in, I have certain knowledge of certain things that someone fresh out of school may not know. So I get to control the narrative. Like, okay, this is how much I worth. Oh, you don't want to pay me that? That's okay. I'll find somebody who will. But this is my last job as an assistant, so I really don't care. All right, y'all. So y'all have a good one. Y'all stay blessed. And comment, like, and subscribe. Boy.